What's up, guys? Today I thought I should just do a video on how I do my full glam makeup, because a lot of my friends always are like, oh my gosh, I love how you do your makeup, and like my family would always ask me to do their makeup, or my friends would ask for advice and tips and all that. And if I'm being honest, I don't really know how to do it. I just throw stuff on my face. So I'm gonna just literally show you guys what I use and how I do it, and then let's also just have a little chat, girl talk. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I use is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I barely have any left, so I need to buy more. But that's the first thing I do. And guys, can we just talk about how makeup, like, does makeup make you feel gross? Like, or you don't really feel it on your face? Because when I have a full beat, I can definitely feel it on my face. That like probably by after like an hour or so, I literally have to take it off. Like, I can't stand having it on. And also, I just sweat a lot. Like, I'm not oily. I don't know. I just sweat my makeup off. Or like certain areas will get super dry and it'll just crack and it sucks. Next thing I use for my base is the NARS foundation. And I'm in the shade L5 Fiji. I think this is my shade. I really don't know. Oh, actually, let me go wet my beauty blender. Okay, I'm back. So my beauty blender is all wet. And actually, while I was wetting my beauty blender, I literally just remembered this funny story of me back in 3rd grade. I kid you not, in 3rd grade, I peed my pants. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But here's the thing. Before that whole thing happened, I went to the bathroom and they literally were all taken. Like, all of it was taken, all the stalls. And I was always the one that was like on time for all my classes. Didn't matter like what class it was. Like, it didn't matter. I was always on time. And where's my mirror? Oh, it's right here. So literally, right, the bell rings and I'm like, oh, that's the first bell. Like, forget it. I'm just gonna wait, get into class, and then I'll just go use the bathroom there. Yo, literally, I should have just been late. I should have just been late, because my teacher was kind of strict. And I remember, I literally remember I was like, oh my gosh, I have to pee so bad. I would raise my hand. She would ignore me. So I waited till she was, done talking. So basically, I was in class and I had to use the bathroom like really, really bad. And by the way, this day was like, we had like, it was jean day or whatever, so we weren't in our school uniforms, we were wearing jeans. And I was literally shaking my leg, trembling, like I had to go like bad. I'm gonna use the Mario Makeup by Mario contour. It's the shade medium dark. To be honest, I don't know if it's actually my shade, I just use it. But so I was in class, I was trembling, I literally was shaking. My friends are like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I have to pee so bad. And my teacher was ignoring me. I was raising my hand and I'm like, I need to pee. And this lesson that we had was so long, literally so long. If I swear to you, it felt like hours that I was sitting in my freaking chair just praying that like I would make it by the end of the lesson. I'm now gonna use the Morphe 2 Perk Up Cheek and Lip Color in the color Rosy Wishes. So basically, once the lesson was over, I started raising my hand so that my teacher would, you know, answer me. This teacher literally ignored me. Flat out ignored me. Like, the depression in me was kicking in. I literally was like, I was in pain, literal pain, because I had to pee so bad. And oh my gosh, I'm over there like waving my hand, and like my friends are like, hello, she like has to use the bathroom, and this teacher just straight up ignored me. She was like, you need to wait until it's your free time. Free time? What do you mean my free time? I need to pee. Now I'm going to use the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the translucent. So as my teachers, or not my teachers, my friends are trying to get the teacher's attention, I'm also like kind of embarrassed, not gonna lie, because I've never was the type of person or the type of kid to go to the bathroom during lesson. I always made sure that I would go during my free time because I hate embarrassing myself, and I had so much social anxiety as a kid. Like, I didn't care if I would fail a quiz or not know how to answer a math question. You would never catch me asking any questions or raising my hand. But the one day that I'm raising my hand and I need my teacher to answer me and to pick on me, no, she just flat out ignored me. The depression. Now I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie bronzer to bronze my face. And so finally we get to the point where I straight up just walked up to my teacher, and I froze as soon as I got up to her, and she was looking at me like, what's wrong, sweetie? What's wrong? What's going on? And I'm just froze there because I was literally peeing on myself. Literally, I peed on myself. I peed straight up on her feet in her desk area. No care in the world. I didn't care no more. Straight up just peed. And I felt bad. Don't get it twisted. I felt bad. But you should have let me go into the bathroom. Like, hello. I was literally, this was 3rd grade. So I was like, what, 7 years old? 7 or 8 years old. Like, hello. My bladder can't hold it that long. Like, I'm not an adult. I was literally a child. Like, at that point, is that child neglect? I don't know. But I just peed. And I kept peeing. And it was a huge puddle. Huge. I'm not even kidding. Huge. It was literally a swimming pool on that floor. I'm now going to use the Makeup by Mario eyebrow pencil. And this is the shade Brown Black. So after I have peed all over this poor lady's desk area, she literally flat out told me, was like, go to the office. So I walked my relieved self out of the classroom to the nurse's office, and they had to call my mom. And let me tell you, my mom thought that that was the funniest thing in the world. And I was so embarrassed. I was surprised I didn't cry. Like, when I embarrassed myself, I just start crying, bro. Like, I was literally the biggest baby. But I didn't cry, so I'm proud of myself for that, because my social anxiety be crazy. Next, I'm going to use the Too Faced Cloud Crush Velvet Crush, that's the shade, blush. So once my mom came to pick me up, she literally just brought me new pants. No, I didn't go home. No, sir, I did not go home. Because why do I need to go home for that? Well, embarrassment, but my mother did not care. I just did not go home after that. She brought me a new pair of pants because who knows what she was doing while I was in school. And I had to walk back into that classroom embarrassed out of my mind, and everyone literally laughing at me. And like, that's when I knew you can never trust nobody, because even your friends, nope. But luckily I did move, like I switched schools after that, and I ended up moving 3 hours away, so I never saw those people again. But the worst part was that I did have a crush in that class, and oh my gosh, it was embarrassing. It was just straight up embarrassing. I'm now gonna use the Fenty highlighter. This is the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I'm gonna use the Fire Crystal. So I went back to class like nothing ever happened. Went to school the next day like nothing ever happened. And thankfully that was the only time I was laughed at. But you know what? It's okay. Lesson learned. Use the bathroom even if you're gonna be late, because nobody cares. Like, even the teacher was like, oh, you know, now you don't have to ask, just get up and go. So I did have that privilege. I could just get up and go, and it didn't matter. She wouldn't ask me questions because she would think I was gonna pee at her desk again. Literally no other student was allowed to just walk up and go. I never took advantage of that because I was a good kid, but I was embarrassed. But last thing I gotta do are my lips. Wow, my top lip literally looks like it just disappeared. Also, I can barely see. I'm very blind, so if I'm squinting at all, that's why. You know what? And I don't even care that I did that, because then a couple years later, a few years later, I then was 17 and I peed myself while I was asleep, because I had a dream that I was on the toilet and I peed myself. And when I woke up, I was like, bruh, because I had school the next morning. So I woke up and I was like half asleep, and I was putting baking soda all over the mattress. I like took off the sheets, put baking soda. I showered, changed my clothes, fell asleep on the couch, and the next morning vacuumed it up. Like, you know, it was like cleaning, like deep cleaning vacuum, water vacuums, whatever. I used that to clean it up, put baking soda on top of it again, went to school, came back, cleaned it up again, and then I did like nothing ever happened. And I told my mom, and my mom was just laughing at me. Clearly, my mother likes to be a #1 hater / supporter. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use this is the MAC Soar Crayon Lip Pencil. I love these. These are so soft. Oh, I need to sharpen it. But yeah, I'm just gonna line my lips now. Right, last thing is the lip oil from e.l.f. And then this is all I do for a full glam. This is the finished look. Let me take the clips out, show you full view. Yeah. I love this. I literally love this look. This is literally my go-to full glam, even though it doesn't even take me that long. Like, I never understood how girls take hours. I can't. I literally did this in probably like 15 minutes. You know what? It's probably just me used to always being late to church, having to learn to do my makeup fast. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want more story times, let me know, because I got a bunch. Childhood, high school, I have middle school, even, like literally all kinds of stories. But yeah, I'm so obsessed. Oh, I wish I was going somewhere, but I'm not, because it's literally so late at night, and I'm gonna just take this off, literally. But it's okay. I could probably take some cute pictures. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.